to Marietta Antique Mall. This can only mean one thing. It's live Monday morning on the mic with Mike, and today we're coming live from our house. Hey honey, look who's here. Come here. Look who's here, Marietta Antique Mall. They came.
Good morning.
This is my beautiful wife, Emily, and we are the owners of Marietta Antique Mall. And I can see some of you guys don't have your pajamas on, so I have mine on still. I just got up. She didn't wear hers. She was going to wear her Princess Leia pajamas, but I wore them last week and kind of stretched them out, so now she's like, I can't wear them, so I'm going to go with my Chewbacca this morning. So come on in. Let me welcome you guys. We're going to show you this week how to do a whole house. 99% of our house came from our store. We have 4 children, ages 15 to 10 years old, and we have to save money just like everybody else for college, cars, everything is coming up. So almost 99% of this house you're going to see today came from our store. So why would you go to a big box store when you can come and buy stuff repurposed from our store? So what we're going to do today is we're going to show you pieces, and we're going to keep a total. So I want the first customer today to come into the store and tell me how many pieces, what we point out, keep count from the store, and we will give you a $20 gift certificate to the store you can use today. So come in by 6 o'clock tonight. Go see Jacob or Wanda. They're live at the store. Hey guys, how are y'all doing? I know y'all are watching. Keep count, Jacob, of how many pieces that we named today. So I'm not allowed to say so. That was a big hit, by the way, the thing last week. I had a lady come in within an hour, and she said I said it 19 times, and so we gave her a gift certificate. So today we're going to do how many pieces that we count out. And it could be hundreds because almost, like I said, 99% of the stuff came from the store. Real quick, I want to answer a question from a Shannon Seegers on Facebook. We love your questions, so keep them coming. She asked, where's your store? That's my favorite question right there. Our store, Shannon, is at 1427 Roswell Road. We're about a mile, half a mile right there to the east on Roswell Road, right behind Williams Brothers Barbecue, Life Grocery. We're right there, so come see us. We're 30,000 square feet of fabulous finds, antique to shabby chic. So let's start upstairs. Come on, honey, let's go show them what we got. We'll start with the kids' rooms. We'll work our way to the main room, and then we're going to come on down to the basement where we'll finish up. So come on.
Why don't you start right here?
Okay, let's start right here. So the paintings, Marietta Antique Mall. The curtains, Marietta Antique Mall. The curtain rods, Marietta Antique Mall. The floor lamp, Marietta Antique Mall. So you can see just right here in our hallway going up the stairs, 4 things. Picture, Marietta Antique Mall. Beautiful painting, Marietta Antique Mall. We have a wonderful hutch,
It's 2 pieces.
Marietta Antique Mall. I'm not sure about the books. I think we had the books, didn't we?
Yes.
So we had the books,
This is
but the thing. Now this is our youngest daughter, Ava. She's 10 years old. This is her room. And so we actually have 2 beds. Alex has one and Ava has one, and they're going to look totally unique. And this is what's so cool about Antique Mall was Miss Peggy Jackson that you met on the first episode. She painted this for us, and I'm going to show you what it looked like in the natural color over there. But she painted this for us, and we kind of made it a princess bed. Even the curtains, these came from an inn. Where'd they come from, baby?
Marietta Square.
Yeah, so one of the old inns in Marietta Square, these came from it that we bought from Susan Baker, one of our consignors.
They look brand new.
The bench, Marietta Antique Mall.
It opens up.
The hutch, right here, Marietta Antique Mall. The dresser, Marietta Antique Mall. The little child's bench, we have a doll booth at Marietta Antique Mall, and she does nothing but dolls. And even this Georgia Tech little outfit, we're big Georgia Tech fans, go Jackets, came from Marietta Antique Mall. The Eiffel Tower, Marietta Antique Mall, you can find it. I think Peggy's got one still. The record player, Marietta Antique Mall.
She just got that last week.
That's right, we just got that last week for her.
And we had a few of these, and it has a CD player in the middle.
The hutch, Marietta Antique Mall. What is this, an armoire? Armoire. The desk, Marietta Antique Mall, Miss Judy Floyd. The bit, the little, I don't know how you open it.
How much did we buy that desk for?
I don't know.
It's like $75.
$70, yeah, $75. So, from Marietta Antique Mall. So this is our daughter's room. So let's make our way across to my daughter's room, Caitlin's. the mirror, Marietta Antique Mall. And this is where my daughter sleeps. So we've got everything. I mean, the dresser, Marietta Antique Mall, the headboard, Marietta Antique Mall, the pictures, even the little turtle, her little nightlight, Marietta Antique Mall.
The lamps, the tables, the headboard,
Yep.
and the chair.
And yes, even the Jonas Brothers, signed and autographed, came from Marietta Antique Mall. And that's just the start, guys. We have tons of autographed and memorabilia you'll see down in the basement. That's kind of my domain. The bathroom, we make no promises. We have 4 kids, so don't judge me by what you're going to see in here. But no, we kind of cleaned it up. But even here, we have some artwork that came from the mall. The baskets came from the mall. And then I know the little jewelry cabinet and the starfish and the lamp all came from the mall. So it doesn't normally look like this. Trust me, we had to do a little cleaning before y'all came. This is my son Alex's room. He is our 12-year-old. And this is the same exact bed that you saw in Ava's room. The only difference is we did not put the spindles, I guess.
The spindles.
Yes, we did not put the spindles, and we didn't paint it. But this is what that bed looked like. So that's an idea of something you can do. We were able, both beds came in at the same time. We bought both of them. And with that one, we made a little girly, and this one we made more boy-y. The desk came, Marietta Antique Mall. The picture did not, it's a puzzle he did, so that did not come. But even this is something that he did at the mall. We offer different events. I think this Saturday we have a demo days. We have a jewelry class, just so you know, and I think we have a paint demonstrating going on with Dixie Belle Paint this Saturday. So check our website for a little bit more detail. But this was one of the classes that we did.
I love this dresser. We bought this a couple months ago from the Antique Mall.
And even the table right there.
The table,
So, yep.
this, I loved this.
Yep, that came from the store.
Here.
So, all right. What do y'all think? Should we go downstairs now and see the creme de creme? Let's go see the living room, and then we'll make our way down to my domain, the basement.
How long have you been in business, Michael?
Oh, we've been in business. We'll be 5 years in April. So it's taken a little bit of time to get it all going and all that stuff. But
What was your inspiration for getting started in business?
you know, my dad, before he passed away, was kind of an antiquer, a flea market kind of guy. And so he kind of planted the seed in me and said, hey, son, you should turn that Kmart into a flea market. And I kind of took the ball and ran with it somewhat. So I said, you know, let's do it. So she and I kind of got married, and we said we want to do something, be our own boss. And this owning Marietta Antique Mall beats working. So we love it, and we have some great consigners, and we think we have one of the best stores there is. I mean, you know, we're kind of like a family there, so we love it. So
Fun.
it is fun. We love it. And I'll be there later today. So the carpet, rug, Marietta Antique Mall. Suitcases, Marietta Antique Mall. Lamps, Marietta Antique Mall. The little chest, Marietta Antique Mall. And we did not stage this for this weekend, by the way. This is our everyday house that we add stuff to. I mean, matter of fact, next time you come, she'll probably have a piece for underneath there.
It changes monthly.
It changes monthly, trust me. The mirror at Marietta Antique Mall,
In fact,
this is one of my favorite pieces. It's a cool old mirror that we use to hang hats and jackets and stuff like that in the winter. So it's really cool. If you guys want to see the bedroom, I bet you do. Come on in. Now, a lot of things happen in this room right here, let me tell you. I fall asleep every night by 7 o'clock, so that's what happens, and I get up at 6, so and that's all that happens. But yes, this bedroom set came from Marietta Antique Mall. We had a gentleman, he's no longer with us, but he did storage units, and this was in one of his units, and that's our cat, Snickers. Hey, Snickers, say hi. Say hey. So we actually had a Laura with Rethunk Junk come out, Rethunk Junk, and she actually distressed these for us and nicked them up, and you know, spent a whole evening here and did them for us to kind of make them look kind of cool. And I don't know, I'm being Italian, it's kind of like a Roman gladiator thing. So anyway, but the bedroom set, the nightstands, the dresser, and the bed all came from Marietta Antique Mall.
I love these. I see these at the Antique Mall all the time. I want one.
Yes, this. You can't see because, like I said, this is not staged, so this is really, you know, if she wasn't in here, I was going to throw it down and say the dog's pulled off all my clothes. But I don't know what you call this little thing. I think you're supposed to put your change and all that.
All the time.
So, you know, I love it though. We have them. I put my clothes on it like that. So, the chests right here, Marietta Antique Mall. The picture, Marietta Antique Mall. The floor-length mirror, which is really cool, trust me. Sometimes I get my new pajamas, I get my Yoda, and I'm like this, or my Elvis, I can go like that. So, I love looking at myself in the floor-length mirror. The lamp back here, Marietta Antique Mall. And the mirror right here. Marietta Antique Mall. We're not going to take you to the bathroom because honestly there's nothing. There really isn't anything in there. Believe it or not, maybe a couple things, but you don't need to see that. So, Marietta Antique Mall. Let's go to the living room. Come on, Snickers, you want to take them? Oh yeah, let's go to the bathroom. We have lots of things in this bathroom. So we have a beautiful painting that came from Marietta Antique Mall. And check out this cool thing. It's actually for outside to put plants in. So I think you're supposed to put it outside and put plants in it. But I kind of added some little coat racks and just made it to kind of put up toilet paper. But you didn't see that. But this cool little old desk right here. Marietta Antique Mall, the cherubs, the lamps, the picture frames. I mean, everything. Realistically, this painting did not though. This one did not. So can't take credit for that one. That was an already here painting. Come on in here. We did all these pieces. So the living room, literally everything except the couch came from Marietta Antique Mall. From the plant stand, the plants did not. We're not allowed to sell plants. You have to have an agricultural license.
But
So
the pots did.
yeah, a lot of the pots did. But the plant stand, the little chair came from Peggy Jackson. This is probably my favorite piece. This little guy right here. I love it. It's our TV stand. If you opened it up right now, it would be like a closet just probably coming out at you because we had to kind of clean up for you, so we threw everything in those drawers this weekend. So, but it's one of my favorite pieces that we have.
I love that.
Yep, this is one of her favorites. We sell things. Go see Annie Brantley. She has a garden booth with tons of this kind of decor. I kind of call it gardening decor, but she's got a ton of it. The candles, the pictures, even the copper bucket for the wood, the bicycle, the clock. That's another one of my favorites.
Clock.
Yeah, it's probably from the
heavy.
1800s.
Oh my gosh.
I got that from Dave, our clock guy. We have a booth with nothing but clocks. Even the little red table, it's our slime table, and we do sell slime. So if you're interested,
best.
please come by the mall, and the girls would love to sell
Yes.
some people some
I
slime.
love that.
The jug up there is Marietta Antique Mall.
Bob's Upholstery.
The little end table right here came from the mall. The phone, the lamp.
Old-fashioned telephone.
Yep. The even the coasters, the Georgia Tech coasters, came from one of our consigners. The plant stand back there, the green one, there's two of them. They both came from the mall. There's one here, one back over there. The chair came, Miss Susan Baker. It was her chair, and the actual ottoman matched the chair, but it was kind of ripped up. So if you remember correctly, last week we met Vicki Bird with Bob's Upholstery. We gave it to her, and she redid it for us. And she made some pillows to go around the house, so you can see the calcin to give it some accents. So the Ethan Allen table right here. Yes, we even have Ethan Allen at our store.
This is one of my favorites.
Why would you go to Ethan Allen, when you can come to our mall and get it for a quarter of the price? So this is one of her favorite pieces right here, and all that stuff. If you look at it, and all that. So you got the end tables. You have another little plant stand, a little lamp. This was a piece of Vicki Bird's there, Bob's Upholstery. I saw it and I knew she would love it, so I was like, grab it and all that stuff. And it's really cool because it opens up and we can throw stuff in it. Headphones, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's where my kids throw all their technology.
Games.
And we have games.
We love boxes.
Yeah, we love boxes.
Storage.
That's right. Even the tassel came from the store.
Storage.
Well, here, let's don't stop there. Let's look out here. Oh, gosh. I wasn't prepared for you to come outside. But yes, our patio set, you can just peek out here. The rocking chair, the patio set, and the green baker's rack right there all came from Marietta Antique Mall. So we do have outdoor stuff, and I have a set in the garage I'm getting ready to bring in. The wind chime, Georgia Tech. Get that, I love Georgia Tech. Up there, Marietta Antique Mall. So, it's a view over. Golf balls come crashing in. It's all fun and games until one comes through your window, if you live on a golf course. So, we've actually been pretty safe for the last year.
I love the shutter.
Yeah, the shutter's awesome, isn't it?
From the Antique Mall.
So the shutter, that was Miss Andy Brantley's, the plant stand.
The sewing table.
Is kind of a cool piece. And you can see how we add new stuff and old stuff in our house to kind of just make everything look really go together.
The Tiffany lamp. I don't know if it's
Tiffany style.
Tiffany style.
It's Tiffany. It's Tiffany style.
Did you see the rug? Did you point out the rug?
Yeah, did you point out the rug? Did we
I
see the
think we
rug?
forgot
It's
the
one of
rug.
my favorite things too. The rug, big area rug. We have a large selection of different rugs. Come from Pakistan, wherever. All the rugs came from
And then
there.
this piece, I love it too, right here. It's beautiful. That came.
Kitchen table. This is our third one. That's the cool thing about owning an antique mall, is that once she gets tired of it, it goes to the mall and gets sold. So this is our third one. We've started with a painted one, we went with a gate leg one, and now we're on another painted farm table. The chairs, there's actually 6 chairs. You'll meet the other 2 down in the basement in a minute. But even the tray, Peggy Jackson had that. It's kind of cool. It says Atlanta, Piedmont, all little points of Atlanta. Grant Park, the Fox Theater. Even this came from Sandy White there at the mall. So we sell a little bit of everything. The bar stools, they're not the right height. So if you try to see Chewbacca here sit at the table for breakfast, it just doesn't work. So this is kind of my domain right here with the pillow. That came from the store too. Beautiful little pillow.
And we're still waiting for the stools that are tiny.
Yeah, we're still waiting. That's the one thing. We're waiting. So if you have
We're gonna
consigners watching, if you have any smaller stools, we need them for here. So Butcher Block, Marietta Antique Mall, the Sugar Mold, Marietta Antique Mall. I mean, even our towels, most of our tea towels come from Marietta Antique Mall. I mean, we sell them there. We have quite a few consigners that have different little, dish towels, tea towels, whatever you want to call them. Real fruit. It's not fake. It's real. The little rack we got at the store, the lamps came from the store. The pig came, Deb Richmond. You recognize that? Came from the store. So all the decor here, the wooden dough bowl, and look, you can even tell, look, from where the tag hung from the store. We didn't take it off.
Gosh,
So
thank you.
all these came from the store. The bread box came from the store. The egg box came from the store. Don't look at the stove, it's kind of dirty. The decor, and even a lot of the cookbooks, we're not going to count, but if I see a vegetarian cookbook, we grab it from the store. Because she's a vegetarian, my wife, that's why she's so beautiful and young, is that she's a vegetarian. I eat the cow white still moving out in the field. If we're driving past, I jump out of the car and I just go bite them because I love meat. So we, have that. The pie safe, really cool, came from the store. Most of the stuff, the little cow mugs we got for the kids, they came from the store. The artwork came from the store here. So picture frames, there's no telling. So don't count those, Jacob. I can't keep track of those. The mirror, the lamps. I mean, the lamps we just got last week. 2 weeks ago. We just got those 2 weeks ago from the store. The mirror came from the store. This is our third dining room table in here and set. So we go through stuff. The rug underneath.
I love the rug. Oh, and I always loved this. This is vendor 204. She always has.
Yep, Deb Richmond. This is, this was her piece.
All right, and people always ask me about this.
Yep, salt
Every
lamp.
One that comes to visit wants to know where to get this.
Yep, so we got that at the store. The little wine thing. Notice there's no wine because we
drink.
don't drink.
We obviously drink it all.
We don't drink, right? So, anyway. These are our pups. This is Romeo and Juliet. Remember last week's show? I said we only had Romeo? Well, Vicky thought it would be really funny because I said I got no sleep, because of Romeo. So she brought us the little one right here, Juliet. So now we have 2 puppies, Romeo and Juliet. So now I'm really,
So now there's
really upset.
4 kids.
4
2
kids,
dogs.
2 dogs, and a cat.
Do you count that as coming from Marietta Antique Mall?
I count it as coming from
They're
Marietta
for
Antique Mall.
sale at Marietta Antique Mall.
Well, we had some. Vicky was selling them, so I
I'm
don't think
just
she has any
joking.
left.
We're
but,
joking.
But, yep, I count them. If it wasn't for the mall, we wouldn't have the dogs, so we'll count them. This is one of my favorite pieces. Love it. It looks like it's really a new piece, but it looks old and rusty, but it weighs like 1 pound. It's just like
It looks like it would weigh
fiberglass, but it's really cool.
pounds.
So, it's really cool, but I love it. So, that's the living area. So what do y'all say we go down to the man cave? And we'll look at this, because this was all my doing. So be careful now. You guys at home, I don't want you coming out of your pajamas or falling. So Joe Montana, Marietta Antique Mall. I have a gentleman, JT. What's JT's last name? I don't even know JT. JT. What's JT's last name? Jacob. What's JT's last name? Anyway, I don't know. 220. Anyway, go see JT at the store. He's got a booth with nothing but autographed stuff, and I buy a lot of it. I'm probably his #1 guy. But Joe Montana, Joe DiMaggio, Mickey Mantle. I got Alex Rodriguez, Ken Griffey Jr., Greg Maddox. All this autographed stuff came from our store. We got, see, this is my bragging part right here. I've got Sterling Sharp. I've got Bo Jackson. Bo knows antiques, by the way. He told me to tell y'all that. Bo knows antiques. Sterling Sharp?
That's Shannon, not Sterling.
Is it Shannon?
He played for the Broncos.
Okay. See, you got the camera lady correcting me. So Shannon Sharp. That's right. He has his own show too. He's probably watching right now. He's probably jealous. So we got Kevin McHale. You got Gerald Riggs. Come on in here. And we'll talk about something real quick. So you got Mark Lemke. I got all my Falcons from Michael Vick to John Abraham to Dorius Norwood, Chris Hinton. I got Ralph Sampson, Jalen Rose. So all these came from our store. Kind of cool. Those did not come. I can't lie back there. But these two did come. Their hockey table did not. Ping pong table I did not buy from the mall. But I did get it from one of the consigners. It was in her basement and she was selling it and knew we had kids, and so we went over there and bought it. So this was Peggy Jackson's ping pong table.
We have a lot of stuff from her house.
We do.
From her booth.
Yeah, Peggy Jackson. Let me show you our 15-year-old's room.
It's your favorite part, wasn't it?
It is your favorite. Here we are.
Okay, sorry. We had a little glitch there. UFO came and took my camera lady and I had to get them with the dogs. But my 15-year-old lives down here, and he likes it probably because he has his own doors and he can escape, and he doesn't think we know, but we do. We put tape on the outside or those little ringers. So I know all the tricks of the trade. Hi, Kitty. Yes, you want to be part of it, don't you? So this is where he sleeps. It's a little fold-out couch because he's not in big demand and he's not here much. So, you know, it came from Marietta Antique Mall and all that stuff. So almost all the stuff. Joe Montana again, the artwork, a lot of this I have. Did you guys know that I ran the Olympic torch in 1996, and that's my actual torch that I ran? So it's really kind of cool. I'm not going to take it down, but anyway, that's it, my torch that I ran. The footballs, Matt Ryan, Eli Manning, Brett Favre, those all came. Some of the stuff was already mine. See, it says to Michael and stuff, because all that stuff. So a lot of that Olympic stuff and that kind of stuff was already mine. Jenna Jameson bobblehead autographed. Anybody know who Jenna Jameson is?
No.
No, they don't. Okay, Google her. Anyway, she autographed that for me. So, Blue Man Group, we saw the light, Marietta Antique Mall. It's kind of cool, it lights up and all that stuff. We didn't think we'd get all kind of crazy. But let's come in here.
I'm back.
Okay, we're back. Snickers, I don't know what's happening here. We're losing it. The couch, Marietta Antique Mall. The TV stand, Marietta Antique Mall. 2 chairs, Parson chairs there, Marietta Antique Mall. All the artwork, again, that you see, or the autograph stuff, came from JT's booth. And you're probably wondering real quick, we're going to wrap this up, how I got a body like this, right? Well, it's not easy, but I start with usually a box of Dunkin' Donuts every Monday. I move on to a hamburger, Williams & Brothers and barbecue, and then we do pizza or tacos every Tuesday, Taco Tuesday here at the house. This stuff is just props. It's just for looks. I don't ever touch it, honestly. Don't ever do it. I threaten next month I'm going to start and all that stuff, but I don't do it. But the kids love this stuff. And believe it or not, we do not allow you to sell stuff like this inside the mall. But usually starting in the spring, we do what's called market days outside. And what we do is we rent out spaces. And anybody and everybody that wants one can get one. They're $35, $25 a month to rent a space. And you can sell whatever you want. And so I did have a gentleman that had this equipment. You know, he had the Precor, the ab machines, the Bowflex, and the spin bike in the other room all came from one of our sidewalk sales. So you never know what you're going to find at those. So I say, hey, come check us out and all that stuff. But we're going to wrap this thing up. And if you have a basement and you don't think, you know, or if you think you can do one cooler than me, why don't next week we meet Mr. Pete Williams? He has the ultimate man cave stuff at Marietta Antique Mall. And we'll take a tour of his booth and see what he has. He's got a lot of neon, a lot of older stuff, and we can walk through his booths and see if maybe you can get some ideas how to do your basement and all that good stuff. But that's pretty much the tour. I hope you saw how you can do a complete house for Marietta Antique Mall. Save furniture, buy repurposed, and we want to invite you back. So let me know when you guys want to come back and all that good stuff. So you want to say bye, baby?
Bye.